everybody, my name is Margaret and welcome to my channel Texas Gal Treasures. And in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you about a week's worth of my sales on eBay and Etsy. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a homeschool mom that sells on eBay and Etsy to help support my family. And if you're interested in catching some of my videos, then go down there and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're notified when I put out new videos. And this is about a week or so ago. So these are sales that cut off on December 15th because I got kind of behind the holidays. It's the holiday season and loop-de-loop. This happens, right? So just everything goes loop-de-loop and I don't get to everything. But I'm here now and I'm sharing with you the things that have sold because, especially as new eBay sellers, it's nice to see what kinds of things are selling. And also, huge tip is if you find something unusual, price it high. That's going to be the lesson of the day. And the next sales update that I do will also be the lesson of that one because there were some items that I have sold from this batch and some that are coming up in the next batch that I couldn't find anything like. So I priced them to the moon, and some of them I feel like I probably should have price them even higher than I did. So words of the wise, price high, and yeah, let it ride because you can always drop the price if you have to. So let's jump into the sales on eBay and Etsy. I'll tell you what it is, why I chose it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for so that you can see what you might be looking for when you go out. If you find it, good luck. So the week stopping at the 15th, I sold about 13 items and I spent about $14 on all of it because they're things from garage sales in the bins and from maybe one estate sale thing, but different lots and things like that. Spent about $14 on these 13 items and the profit is $386. So that's amazing for me because my goal is to make about $200 a week from my reselling so that it fits into all of the different pieces of my income because I have multiple streams of income that I use to support my family. So making $386 is well over my $200 goal for the week, and I am so pleased with that. All right, let's dive in. So the first item that sold on eBay were these earrings, and these were these Art Deco clip-on earrings. They were mixed material, they were wood, and this vintage plastic, super cool pieces. And these ones sold for $25. So sometimes the prices here are not reflected accurately because I took a best offer, and so even though it says $34, these sold for $25. And let's go down and see what I paid for them. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Okay, so my inventory note there says I listed them in October, which is important because I like to keep track of how long something's been up. So it's been up for a couple months, but truly for clip-ons, that's not that bad. And I paid about $1 for these. All right, let's move to the next item. So next up is this cuff leather bracelet. It snaps on, or was it a buckle? No, I can't remember. Oh, it's a snap. Yeah, it was a snap-on, and it sold for $11. So again, best offer was taken, so that sold. And let's see what I bought it for. So I listed this back in September and I bought it for $1. And I have another one still in my inventory, so maybe it will sell soon too. So that's not too bad as far as having it up for a while, but most of the things I have up I just listed and forget it. Next is this bracelet. So it's these plastic turquoise beads that sold for $15. And this is one, I feel like it's been up for a really long time. And yep, it's been up since March. That's a long time. But as you see, it says that I paid 13p, which means 13 cents, which means I got a lot of different pieces of jewelry, and I just averaged it out. So I don't quite do it this way anymore, but it was approximately 13 cents. That turned into $15. So that's a good sale. Then this little ornament I picked up in the bins. It's a Starbucks ornament, and this one sold for $8. There were a lot of these up there, and they really weren't selling for that much. So this 1DB, technically it wasn't $1 that I spent because any kind of ceramic item at the bins, you can get 20 pieces for $1.99. So technically it was about 10 cents or something like that. So 10 cents into $8, I'll take it. Next, these are my Etsy sales. So I've had more sales on eBay, but as I said, these are ones that cut off on December 15th. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So this one is a photo album. I got at Goodwill, and it's this lacquer Japan like tourist photo album, and it sold, now let's see, where did I put it? It sold for $22, and I think I might have been able to get more, but it did have some damage. And I am trying to remember what I paid for it. Let me come over here and click the drop down. I listed it on September 22nd and paid $3 for it. So that's not too bad for a $22 sale for $3. That's pretty good. All right, next item. Oh my gosh, I love this bunny. And I love this bunny even more because he sold for $82. And this was one I was so excited to share with you guys on Instagram and on Facebook. So if you follow me, you've seen that I've sold this a little while ago. So this I got at a garage sale with a few other metal figurines. I love selling animal figurines, especially ones that are unusual. This was unusual. He was holding a guitar and super cool. He sold for $82 and I bought him for $2 or $3. This garage sale, the lady was, when I would hold things up, she was like, that's $2, $3. So I was like, okay, all the cool animals are coming home with me. So I put that, I bought him for $2 and he sold for $82. I was so pleased to sell him for that much money. Then the next item that sold were these two frog shelf sitters. I feel like I got them at the same garage sale. So again, you can see there, $2 is what I spent on them. And these frogs sold for $40. I was pretty happy with that. And yeah, August, I don't think I got them at the same one because like this one I listed in December. And then these ones I listed in August. Wow, I didn't realize they've been up that long. Okay. Doesn't feel like they've been up that long. Okay, so those ones again sold for $40. That's a good sale. Then we've got this sweet little Hello Kitty mug, which I think, oh yeah, I paid $1 for. And this one sold for $20. I mentioned this in, I think, the last sales update that I did. Lately, all my Hello Kitty stuff, well, the Hello Kitty mugs I've been listing have been selling pretty quickly. So if you've got some Hello Kitty stuff, you might. I just picked up a Choco Cat mug today at the bin. So Choco Cat's another Sanrio character, if you're not familiar. Choco Cat. Everybody has their character, well, not everybody, but some people have their favorite Sanrio characters. Anyway. All right, next up, I started doing some of my craft jewelry in lots and creating some different lots. And so I sold one of these, and this lot sold for $25. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I used to do a lot of, and I still like to do jewelry videos. And so I compile different lots of jewelry with things that maybe didn't sell. So not necessarily that didn't sell, but just things I didn't want to sell. So I would just put them in a bag, and there we go. That's how I got a lot. So this one sold for, what did I say, $25. Okay. So next up were these cassette tapes, and these blank cassette tapes sold for $35. And these are ones that I pick up here and there, and I just kind of had been storing them in my workroom. I put $1 because some places I would get them and they'd be a quarter or 10 cents, and so I would just compile them in my workroom until I got a few, and then I list them together. So finally went through and listed them all. Finally. And then this ring sold. This was a nice one. I think this was in that $500 lot that I bought a while back. Let's see. I didn't put. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it though. Oh yay, I already got my good feedback on that. So this was a really cool Native American style ring, and this one sold for $75. So I was pretty pleased with that sale. Who wouldn't be, right? It's a good sale. Then We've got this tie tack, which has been up forever. Some men's accessories sell really quickly, some don't. This one had a little bit of wear to it, and that's probably why that it took so long to sell. But it finally sold for $10, which I'm happy with. I'm just glad that it finally sold. I don't know when I listed this. It's been a really, really long time. Then this Tweety Bird mug sold. Tweety Pie. All right, my kids have discovered a song called Tweety Pie. I thought I saw a pretty tat. Anyway, this mug sold. I'm laughing because I was like, anyway, we won't go there. Forget it. This is a family show. So this Tweety Bird mug sold for $18. It was a tall one, and I want to say I got it in the either in the bins or at Savers. No, I got it at the bins. So right there, that inventory note. So I listed it in December 1st, and 10p means that it was 10 cents because I got it at the bins. So good deal. So $18 on the Tweety Bird mug that sold. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed and picked up some little nuggets of information. And if you're interested, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Texas Gal Treasures. And I will see you on the social medias. Bye.